Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Bell Lawn Bowling Club in Sun City, Arizona. We're here for the 2025 U.S. Open Women's Singles Finals Day here at the U.S. Open for the women's singles. And our first match today was third flight quarterfinal between Joyce Velempini of Johannesburg, South Africa, and Rose Selby from Palo Alto, California, in the United States. Commentators today. So I'm Bowls USA Hall of Fame member Scott Roberts, joined by Bowls USA and Southwest Division of Bowls USA Treasurer Kelly Warren.
Thank you, Scott. It's fantastic to be here. We're going to have a nice sunny day and some rowdy bowls, I'm sure.
Yep, so we're just finishing up the trial ends here for the ladies, and then we'll get started. So, start today. Thank you to the Bowls Development Fund for sponsoring the live streaming, not just today, but all week. And you've got a nice pop-up tent that we're trying our best to keep our equipment and ourselves warm, or cool rather. It's been getting warm out here. So, if Bowls Development Fund supports bowling here in the United States, and they take one-time, monthly donations. It's all tax deductible, as well as trusts or wills. So if you want to support bowls in the United States, then the Bowls Development Fund is the way to do so. And you can find out more information at bowlsdevelopmentfund.org. Thank you, Bowls Development Fund. Our marker for this match is Bowls USA and South Central Division legend Jackie Tucker. I think they're just throwing their last trial bowls, and they're waiting for everybody else to finish their trials, and then they'll start it up. So the format for today, this match will be to 18 shots. So the first one to get 18 will win. There is a 2-hour and 15-minute time limit from the time that game bell goes. There must be a winner today. I don't see anybody conceding early in a singles game, given that's the case, but they do have that option if they want to. But that's the format for this match and for the next match. So the ladies, I should check the count to see how many. I'll look at that later. But the ladies have gone through 2 days of qualifying, 8 matches for qualifying. After the qualifying, I know that there were 3 8-0s, 3 7-1s, and several 6-2s, 2 of which made it into the championship flight. And then, but 2 of these ladies, so the top 8 were in that championship flight, and this match is from that lower 8. So they are in the third flight. So Joyce was the 9 seed, and Rose was the 16th seed.
Joyce came all the way from Johannesburg, South Africa, with a couple of her mates, and they're having a great time this week in Sun City and being welcomed by everybody.
All right. There's Rose. A little bit of glare going right now with the morning, so we'll try and keep it to this view for a bit. One shot from behind. Testing it early with the cameras here. Yeah. We're gonna make do with this. We have this angle, but there's just the sun coming off the glare from the car, so that will pass soon enough. So, first bowl of the match from Rose Selby. And not bad for an opener, a couple yards through. Gonna get the glare, but I'm gonna keep up with this angle. But this is Joyce behind here. This will be a nice little view here. Very similar to Rose's. Greens are in fantastic shape. I've been watching them bowl the last few days.
I think we estimated the speed around 14 seconds, but very well maintained.
Second, nice adjustment, slight over adjustment, definitely in for shot though. I wonder if it's going to send Joyce over to the other hand here. Nope, she's going to stick with it. She must not be concerned about the ball in front. Figure she's just going to slide underneath right to the jack. She might pick it up. Yeah, that's a great ball there by Joyce. That's well done. Very nicely done there. Third, she's going to stick with the forehand, try and come underneath her own and see if she can just kind of follow Joyce's ball. And you can see her just being nice and positive, trying to hit jacker ball, just kind of didn't get it. Interesting to see what Joyce does here. She's going to stick with that same ball. There's an argument to be made for a second. So just roll the great one. I'm just going to do it again. Yeah, I think that's what she's going to do. Don't blame her. Look at this. Ooh, a little dicey. I'm glad that that was kind of a little bit of danger. The only thing that could go wrong is just to move it, kind of flip it over to Rose, but I think it's still just one. So women had 54 entries in the singles. Should be switching here. I think because of the nature of work, she's going to try and hit the ball over that jack. Trying to see if she can just slip underneath it. It's probably pretty safe here for Joyce with her last. She could probably do it again. She could even attack that ball in the back of Rose's if she's feeling frisky. Kind of push it all out. She'd be sitting in for 3 if she went that way. She's out to just be a little safe here. So it should be, I would think, one or two. I was hoping that they'd give lollipops to the markers, or at least to Jackie. Let's see if they will figure something out to try and make sure we get the score here. This might helpful. Rose is doing this, so just eyeballing the second one.
Reaching for the tape.
Two. Good. Very nice. Glad we got that. We got to keep our eye on the prize there. So 2 for Joyce on the start. So she'll go up 2-0 after the first end. Playing to 18 points in this third flight quarterfinals. And she's got some fans. Jenny Jones saying good bowling. Michelle, go Joyce go. Dave Morrison watching from Henley. Michelle saying keep going. All right. enjoying the coverage here.
There are some championship round matches going on. Jordan Kos is rolling against Julia Gallo over on rink 5. We'll try and cut in with a score from time to time.
Hi, good morning. I'm all right. Can we get Jackie some lollipops? Is that possible?
Yeah,
I don't know if they have some.
I'll have a look and see what they got.
Okay, thank you, Kate.
A little more in the T to T range here now. Early in the morning trying to find that long jack.
This will be a good angle here. So Joyce is going, end to end here, but came up a little short with the first. Again, we were kind of noticing that yesterday when somebody plays a different kind of distance. Pretty good adjustment. No problem for Rose.
Rose says, "Thank you very much."
A little short again by Joyce. Let's just do the same thing here. Not far away from that. And yeah, two pretty good bowls there to start this end. I always feel that when you're playing singles, obviously it's bad to give up a 4, but it's worse to give up a 4 at your own distance. So Joyce wants to avoid that for sure. This one should be short. Concern is if she overcorrects. Yeah, got one out. Pretty good bowl there by Joyce. Needed to get a piece of the head, and she did just that. So if Rose can put another one in, this looks really good also.
Bowl here.
Boy, Rose is, that's a pretty good, 3 really good bowls, 2 exceptional ones and 1 good, really good. Let's see, Joyce probably should be attacking this head if she can. It's her last.
She runs the risk, though, if she doesn't get anything, of leaving a takeout for 4.
She managed to get to the back ball, so just took away the 4 possibility. That's not happening. But Rose has got 1 more, and she's holding 2. So again, there's one of those free throws that she's got. All she's got to do is draw within 2.5 feet or so. And sometimes you work so hard to get a point, you have to make a hard shot for conversion. Here it's just a draw, just what you've been doing. Just try and do it again. She can afford a little jack move, it won't hurt her. She came across the head here. Weight was pretty good, though. I don't think it's going to be 3. All right, we got Jackie some lollipops, so it's 2 for Rose on this. So it's 2-2 after 2. And, they have a flip chart here, and they happen to have done it the other way. So I'm going to just quickly hide the scoreboard and make an adjustment, and then I'll pop it back up for everybody. Otherwise, there'll be confusion later.
Rose is setting up a bit in front of the tee. We'll see if she wants to play that long jack that she had good success on the previous end.
It would be hard to get away from. All right, there we go. So that's...
Yep.
Oh, okay. We got an interesting problem. This... I think I'm going to go back the way it was. So Rose is blue on the scoreboard, but on the top. And here we have red. I'm going to go put it back the other way, because she's going to put the colors up, and that sort of thing is going to drive me insane. It was a good plan.
It's
It was a
not
logical.
one thing, Mr. Roberts.
It was a
Just
logical thought.
seems to be enough.
Okay. Yeah, we still got that glare there. Alright, so Rose has her first. Getting close to 2 meter, not quite. There's Joyce. Oh, Joyce, absolute stunner there. So Rose just kind of had a little flyby and got a piece of the jack with her first. No. Joyce with no problem, just kind of drained it right on there. Rose probably thinking something similar kind of way to be really good here. Just trying to hit the jack or the bull, I think would be a great shot. Is it going to come down? Not quite. Don't particularly mind the weight. Just need a middle adjustment there, either the first weight or second line. I think it'd be really good. So Joyce is going to just stick with it. There's a case we made for switching the other line, knowing that Rose is doing kind of a jack or bull shot, is trying to get around and have a catcher on that side. But Joyce is out there just trying to put her another one in, feeling that she's got that line, and she sure does. I don't mind that for 2. She might maybe rethink that plan for the next one, depending on how close Rose goes, because she is a little vulnerable to jack movement. Rose with a good shot here could turn it to 2 or 3 her way. I think she's coming a little tight here. So it's kind of Joyce's call. She could just do it again. I mean, there's a little danger with jack movement. You don't want to push it over to the 3 blue bulls. But if she's just feeling it, then she can even take it out a little bit if she's worried about. The main thing is you don't want to be heavy and narrow when you're holding here. And move the jack. Ooh, just a touch on it. Great control. A little dicey. I think she's holding 3 now. And Rose has got an interesting choice. Casey, I think a similar kind of shot here would be good. She can play the other hand if she wants. She just really wants a piece of this head. I think she should see her a little more aggressive than she went her last one. Let's see if Rose is all the way up. Is she going to make it all the way up? All the way up. Okay. Good draw, though. I mean, not a bad draw to get one in there close. I would love to see her add another yard. That would have been really good. It's the case again for that blue ball Rose just rolled. Might be in Joyce's way, so it might send Joyce to the other hand. She's got a chance for, I don't know if she's holding 2 or 3. We'll find out in a minute, but there's a case, yeah, she's going to switch over and just take a gentle touch on the jack. Anything that gets past that ball in front. She doesn't want to hit it, though. All right. You can see she could have kept going on that path with maybe an extra yard and just a little tickle on the jack to kind of drag it to that back one of hers. Probably would have gotten it for 4. But she'll take this. It could be 3 here. Jackie seems pretty sure that it's 3. She's already got it laid out. I think that's coming through. We're kind of close to the Air Force Base, so they run some maneuvers regularly. So 3 more for Joyce Velempini. Taking a 5-2 lead, playing to 18 shots in this 2025 U.S. Open Women's Singles. pull the jack, and Jackie missed it. Joyce, I think you'd want to. This is probably a pretty similar distance to how it was before. That's Joyce's first. A little short there. Back. It was a little short as well, but holding. Looks like a nice adjustment here by Joyce. Yeah, good bull there. Really nicely done. Rose can get all the way up to it. Good weight, just missed it a little bit. Joyce a little short there. All right, third one coming for Rose here. Rose trying that jack or bull shot again all around. It's not a bad effort there. A little tighter and she might have got it. Joyce looking to just put another one in. This looks really good here. Just need to slip it almost. All right, Rose has got one more. She's trying to figure out what she wants to do. I think she should come with a little weight underneath. Just come right on through under. This is really close. Really good bull here by Rose. Oh man, just missed. Great effort. And Kelly is back from. We're 30 minutes into the broadcast and had our first temperature warning on a phone. So we've lost an angle for a bit. Try and cool it off. So it's one more for Joyce. She'll go 6-2. Playing 18. Hey, welcome back, Kelly.
Glad to be here. I'm constantly fighting the battle with the cameras, and so far I think I'm losing.
It's just, we have all kinds of things we try to do. It just, I don't want to say it's abnormally hot because it's Arizona, but there's just like no little breeze. It's just dead air. At least this been this week. So just have difficulty trying to keep everything cool. The phones are just not handling it. Our cameras, we just have iPhones in here. Let's see what Joyce is going to be up to here. I think she's going to go long-ish.
That was her plan when she started, sticking with the game plan.
Yeah, going right to the tee. Let's see if she's a little better with this. Is the only time Rose scored was when they went long, and Rose was just absolutely just dialed in with it. Jane Jones asked what the speed of the green is. You might have missed it earlier. Kelly says we've been timing it at about 14 or so. Should be right around 14. I think it's been floating between 13.5 and 14.5. So, very good opener there by Joyce. No trouble this time. Hi, Ted, watch from Northern Kentucky. Well, hope you're enjoying the coverage. Here's Rose's first. She probably just wants to make sure she's all the way down. She can find Joyce's well behind. Just get a little square. Just got a piece of it. Nearly. I don't think Joyce wants to do anything different here. Another pretty good bowl. A little short, but another bowl in the head. Just a good weight there by Rose. Just missed the line. Joyce kind of didn't like that one. Not sure why she didn't like it. She had a reaction to it like she didn't like it. It's not horrible. She'd probably just think she missed her line a little bit. I think it could be 3 right now. See if Rose really needs to get one in here. Even getting inside that bowl will help. A little angle off of it. That's pretty good there. Might have cut it to 1. It's definitely not 3 anymore.
Which one is the short bowl?
Just kind of trying to wave it in. Wants to get all the way. The line looks really good here. It's really good. Is she going to make it all the way? It's going to be another close one. It's going to make it a little challenging for Rose. She now doesn't want to pop that one in. She needs to either pick going around or...
Shelly, she's asking you a question. Never mind, sorry.
See if she can get it around here. Just stop and turn. Is it going to turn in? It's trying. Is it going to fall? I'm guessing it's 1 for Joyce, that front right one, but probably need to take a look. If you have doubt, just get the tape out and just start measuring. At some point, need to make a decision. Okay, Rose is given 1. And 1 is all it'll get. So Joyce gets 1 more point, goes up to 7. So it'll be 7-2. Playing at 18 in this third flight quarterfinal. So the winner of this match will move on to the third flight semi, and the loser will be done for the tournament. I'm guessing Joyce is probably going to go long again. Not quite as long. This is a little bit more what her length was that she could have started this, kind of this like medium-ish length. Bad opener by Joyce, a couple feet short. I'd prefer to be behind. Rose is first. This looks pretty good. Yeah, that's a good weight there. Just kind of missed the line a bit. Both ladies make their adjustments. It's a pretty nice bull there. I like to start with that one about a yard behind and then come from there. Now Joyce can just find one in the middle. That'll probably be good weight-wise. So Rose really just need to adjust her line just a touch more grass here. This looks really good. She's going to make it all the way up. Really good bull there. That's in for shot right now. Good bull there by Rose Selby. Joyce is trying to ask to see what the position of the bull is with the jack. Kind of looking right into the sun, as you can see by the shadows. So it is a little difficult to do the depth perception, especially going this way. Joyce switching over, trying to do a jack or bull shot, being down 1. Rose looking to probably just see what Joyce is trying, so she could draw another one in, get a second bull in the head, which would probably be good. No harm in being behind and kind of covering those 2 a little bit. And that's kind of what she's done. So that way Joyce can't just kind of freewheel and just kind of take a very weighty shot. Joyce is really looking for the drag here, trying to come underneath. She could promote her own bull. That'd be kind of like option B. But option A would be to just hit that jack and just drag it over to her other 2. A, the jack, B, the Rose's bull, C, coming off or promoting her own. Just kind of hit the wrong side of Rose's. So Rose looks like she's holding 1. I'm pretty sure that front bull of Joyce is a second, but kind of another free throw for Rose. Go ahead, Kelly.
Well, she can use it, trying to get a little momentum back here.
A little touch on that.
No, and she...
Yeah, that's good. Very nicely done by Rose Selby. Yeah, she makes the free throw. Should be 2. Wait for the official word here. Just jump on in, Kelly. Jump on in, buddy.
Fighting with the cameras here. I'm getting text messages.
Got a remote technician, Gary Barnes, giving us advice. Thanks, Gary. All right, so it is 2 for Rose. 7-4 now. After a three-end run by Joyce Velempini. 5 points in those 3 ends.
So I'm trying to get some scores on the other matches. Here's Gigi Julia Gallo has moved out to, it looks like a 6-2 lead after 6 ends with Jordan Roth. Our other finalists include Trisha Kwan and Rachel Wolfenden. You have to squint to see their board from here.
Yeah, that would be a hell of a match to watch. Jordan and Julia, JK and GG playing against each other. Both kind of young powerhouses in this sport for the ladies' side, at least on this continent.
And frequent teammates at other matches.
All right, Rose is first. Opted for, again, kind of this medium length here. About a yard through. Not a bad opener. See if Joyce can play up and into and through the jack to start. Really close here. Yeah, really nice opener there. Position just behind. Rose will play she could play really either hand. I think Joyce is pretty much jack level. Jack level, jack high. Just behind at most. So she's going to play in the backhand and trying to come through and hit either the bowl or the jack. It's just the same weight as her last. She's just a little high here for that. You can see that right there at the path where she was. That's the adjustment she needs to make. So it's always good to watch right when, if you miss, like when you feel like you let it go good, it's to see, okay, where is it that it was? Like if I want to hit that bowl or the jack, and that should be your adjustment that you need to make for the next one.
So many people turn away quickly whenever they release, and the next bowl they're not sure what line they did use.
Well, Joyce with another really good bowl here. She kind of made the target a little bigger. She kind of took away the hole between the bowl and the jack.
Which in some strategies is not good. Leave just enough room for a hole, then the target's actually small.
It gives you a feel for what Rose is staring down the barrel of right now. It's pretty tight here. Just a little bit of an over adjustment with the line. See, like right there, just before it gets to the line there. Interesting. I don't think Joyce is gonna. I don't think she seems too concerned. She's just gonna probably try another. Joyce has got the. She doesn't want any jack movement here. Don't be heavy in there when you're holding. That was kind of the danger of playing that hand again. I mean, I can understand if you're feeling it, you got 2 stunners, but man, you know if you move that jack, then you're just making Rose a shot for her on that hand.
Actually, kind of a shot I thought Rose might consider trying.
Yeah, I mean, really, but the way, because the jack and the bowls were kind of level, she could really play either way. And the upside, as you said, Kelly, is if she would have gone that way, then she's got those 2 catchers right there. So I think now she's It's like precog. She's now can play the same shot. She could just come around those front two balls, almost draw what she's been doing, and just pick up the jack on the way. Rose's last ball. I think she's down one. Joyce is going to head down and take a look. Boy, just really running out. Rose really just needed to throw the same ball she rolled those first two. Well, the one she did from one hand, one from the other hand. So she kind of did a little military left, right kind of thing. All right. This visit to the head brought to you by Henselite USA, the choice of champions. Looking for some new bowls or other gear? Henselite USA is the place to be. So if you're interested, you can go to henseliteusa.org. I think Jim Weiss will be happy to take your order. Thank you, Henselite. Joyce has had a good look now. It's going to be really dangerous. I almost think it's the same bowl myself. She could hit either one of the front twos, or preferably, I think that's what she was trying to kind of promote those two. So.
Narrowed up a little bit. Step by step.
Yeah, so it's one for Joyce. She'll get to 8. So 8-4. Playing 18. If you're just joining us, we're here in Bell Lawn Bowling Club in Sun City, Arizona. This is the 2025 U.S. Open, and today is featuring women's singles, and this is our final day of women's singles. The match between the 9 seed Joyce Velempini and the 16 seed Rose Selby. And it's the third flight quarterfinal, so the winner will move on to the semifinal, and the loser will be done for the tournament. Our next match after this today will be one of the second flight semifinals, and then we'll finish with the championship match of the women's singles.
Our other bracket entries in the top championship bracket include Mar B. She's rolling against Heather Hanofsky this morning. I believe they're over on rink 7. And Linda Ng rolling against Claire Day over on rink 6.
Right, a little shorter this time for Joyce. She's kind of blown it by a little bit. We help the 2.5 yards through there. Let's see if Rose can get her first one in here. Pretty good weight, jack level there. I think Joyce can make her correction here. A bit of an overcorrection. She's about 2 yards short with that one. Interesting thought process for Rose. It's just slightly on the line, but I don't think it's in her way. I mean, it is a healthy 2 yards short. She should be right around it, but she's not going to take any chances, and she's just going to switch over. Main thing is just to keep the weight that she had before, but she's added maybe a couple yards on that.
So with the safety of your own bowl there too, it can be your friend coming on that.
Joyce wants something in the middle. Goldilocks bowl, too hot, too cold. Needs one just right here. And she's done it. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Goldilocks. Just a front toucher, so Rose could just probably wants a little action on it. Needs to hit the target here. Doesn't want to clobber it, but she could hit it with the yard of weight. That's the advantage of having that bull behind, is now it's a nice little catcher for it. Just a little high and around. I don't mind the weight though. It probably would have been pretty good weight if she made the connection, because Joyce is probably a couple inches off of it. No more than 2 inches. See if Joyce can do it again. That was an absolute stunner of a ball last time. This is not a bad position here at all. Given that Rose has got the last ball, so Joyce won't have a chance to kind of have a little cover. So now Rose could hit it and still give the point away, maybe 2. So case to be made with her having the back ball is just having a go. Yeah, this is pretty steamy here. I don't blame her. Not as steamy as I thought it was. It probably is going to be one for Joyce here. That looked like it had a little more pace on it than I thought it did.
Still a little morning. Just got the little shiny layer of dew on the grass.
Alright, so it's one more for Joyce. She's halfway home. Makes it 9-4 over Rose Selby. Joyce has got her fans. Sharon Claire Nixon saying, "Go Joyce." She is definitely going so far.
An update on the championship match between Trish Kwan and Rachel Wolfenden. They're all tied at 6. 7 of them.
Let you down? Yes. What's the gap to the shot hole? Gap to the shot hole. It's it. More than a foot. Maybe it's a foot. Times the jack.
Alright, gonna be a little longer this time. Joyce has won 2 ends in a row, 5 out of the last 6, and 6 out of the ends played. Rose has just got 2 twos to her name at the moment. Still a lot of time left. But Joyce has definitely been the sharper bowler to start. Decent opener there.
Doesn't take much for a turnaround though. Rose knows she can still put bowls in there and get them all.
Yes, good opener there by Rose. Both ladies with good first bowls. Just a couple feet away at most. Just making some micro adjustments here. Joyce has definitely been favoring this hand when she can. Sometimes one end to her own detriment. Yeah, okay. Again, good weight. My left arm is cooking. Kind of half in the shade here. Go home with one one very tan left arm. Need to get one of those S-palm sleeves. For just my left arm. Joyce kind of want to know what the situation is. Rose came up a little short, but online with hers.
Do they have just left arm sleeves?
Yeah, I think it, just looking like Stephen Curry or something. So Joyce is going to stick in the forehand, add the grass, and just slip between the two blues here. I think that would be a good play, and if she can get to the jack and a little nudge on it, it'd help. She's trying to wave it in. Not quite. Just a little heavy. Probably going to also stick with the forehand here. She's got to be careful. Don't want any jack movement here. Split between the two. This looks really good if she's got the weight right. This looks really good. Great bowl by Rose Selby there. Well done. Just what the doctor ordered. I think it might be just one for Rose, but it's a hell of a one.
Looks like a one in, one out result, unfortunately without hitting a ball.
Yeah, but I think she'll take that, getting really close. So I think they're going to, Joyce is going to go have a look. So this is the head. Hey, just we're talking about it. S-palms. S-palms got this sun protection screen. I should have got myself a sleeve. I need to get one for my left arm here since it's sitting in the sun. Baking the flesh off my arm here, but
Let me put that in the budget.
Put that in the budget, treasurer. S-palms, so they have a lot of sun protection hats, sleeves. You'll see I've seen a lot of the ladies with sleeves in their arms. A lot of them from S-palms. So, thank you for your sponsorship, S-palms. And they're the Nixon Group. They're Orange Realtors. They specialize here in the Sun City, Arizona area. And I know a lot of the bowlers in the area have gone to the Nixon Group to either move within the area or move to the area and use the Nixon Group. So thank you, Nixon Group, for your continued sponsorship. Here's an over-the-shoulder for Joyce Velempini. Down one, we think. She's gone up and had a good look at it, trying to figure out her plan. Looks like she's going to switch on the other. Oh, sticking with it. Sticking with it, see if she can come around and just, makes sense. Between the two blues, get to the shot ball of the jack, shove it over to her own. Doesn't want to touch that ball and knock it in. I think she had the right way for it, just a little high. Kind of a dicey shot, because you don't want to hit either one of those two balls. You had to get it right between them.
So you're holding one, a little down in game. At what point do you consider takeout balls for twos and threes?
Yeah, it depends on what everybody's got their own kind of game. There's some people like a Julia or a Jordan, for example, they have no problem playing with weighted shots. Rose could get depends, there's a chance, let's say if she got rid of both those balls on the right side, she could hit it with weight. Probably they both go and she could get three if her ball goes away. But I think she'd probably be well served to be, she's more of a pure draw bowler, so I think she's better off just playing on that hand, just trying to slide underneath the two orange balls that you see on your right of the screen. Just try and get a second. If she happens to hit one and use it and nudge it out, so much the better. Like hitting the inside half of one of those bowls.
Wick in, not a takeout.
Yeah, just hit the outside of it, but didn't bring it in for shot. So should still be one for Rose here. Yeah, I'm gonna put her on the board. I'm feeling confident.
Looks like she did try a little aggression over there.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a couple of yards over, but it's one for Selby. So make it 9-5. Be interesting to see if she tries something different with the length here. Big thank you to Barry Bowling Systems. David Aarons, General Manager for Barry Bowling Systems. He's the man to contact if you're thinking about getting a new artificial for your surface. I know that they've serviced a lot of people on this all around the world, but in our areas. So, and they've been a consistent sponsor of the U.S. Open. So thank you to Barry Bowling Systems. Rose has, I think, pulled the bat up a bit. Not a lot, but a bit. Well,
Big steps out.
yeah, and I don't blame her. I think that's the thing to do. I mean, it's one thing if you feel like you're striping it and I'm just getting on the center line over and over and over again, then I'd stick with it and just maybe play with the length. But when that's not the case, then I'll play with the mat position and trying to find some magic, trying to find a place to make it easy. So
Magic for you or frustration for your opponent?
I'll take either one. Even so much better if it's both. Usually one leads the other. And here's Rose with the stunner to start. Great ball there. Everything but a toucher. That's the way you want to put pressure on your opponent right there.
There's the magic part. Let's see if we get the frustration half of the formula.
Bad ball there by Joyce.
It's in the receiving area if there's any movement on the jack.
Another pretty solid ball by Rose.
How far behind is second shot?
I can see a positive ball there by Joyce. I think she was trying to kind of jack her ball on that side. Rose just trying to probably get another one in. It wouldn't hurt to be behind, but at this point you might just try and draw one. Don't want to move the jack if you can help it. This is pretty nice here. I like this. Nice little cover. It's on the correct side. It's not in the count, but it gives her a good position to kind of guard against Joyce as Joyce continues to come heavy, trying to dislodge that jack or bull. I think Joyce is trying again. She's very close here. Oh, just missed. Just missed, just drew through. I think Rose has got two now. I think she's still got two.
A measure. That's fine. Thank you.
There's Rose again. Just oops. Joyce is going to try again here. Pretty good ball there. Cuts it to one.
Oh wait, is Scott, you're not hearing anything? got now. He's kind of doing a little broadcast. Oh, captions, you mean? You can read what we're saying, you just can't hear us. Okay.
Alright, I am not even sure if you guys can hear me or not. Been getting word that the audio's down, but I'm just gonna keep on talking. Hopes that it comes back. Kind of just, the sun just like never seems to go up in the sky here, so everything just kind of cooks. Rose is first, just a little far, just a little behind. All right. That was Jack High. Joyce with now her second. Just a little bit through. Rose. Just a little narrow there. Joyce is third here, just trying to get one in. Pretty wide open this end. He's getting particularly close here. Got some aeronautical maneuvers kind of going on here. Rose with a pretty good roll here. It should be Sean. Still a lot of room to draw for Joyce with her last. Just kind of got hung up there in the front. So Rose will get one at least here, maybe two. 9-8. Kelly's back. 3 ends in a row for Rose Selby now, after being down 9-4. Made this little adjustment. Now she's fought all the way back to get to 9-8.
Like a good old comeback.
Okay, that's probably a good time to state it, is that Kelly and I are obviously volunteers. We are not getting paid. It's kind of been a two-man show this entire time. With yes, it's the equipment that we have for Bowls USA. We are both semi-familiar with it, enough that we had it up and running, but don't have technical expertise to try and get all the insights and outs of what might be going wrong. Apparently closed captioning is working, according to Gary Barnes. He's doing everything remotely, but we have no audio coming through. So we'll do our best to try and do it with the pictures, and then if there's you the hearing his. I don't know about you, but I kind of like the closed captioning when I'm watching stuff on TV.
That's a good positive outlook in our current situation.
There's not much we can do about it.
Yep.
I mean, everything's plugged in and working as far as I can tell. So, but I mean, I also know that everything's, just, it's nice that we have this Bulls Development Fund tent, but it, is great for things that are overhead, but the sun is literally coming in sideways.
So while I was checking cameras, I checked on scores. Jordan now holds a 12-5 lead in the match with GG.
All right, so Rose has gone about 2 yards through. Joyce is about 5 feet short. I think, let's see if Rose, probably put the mat in the same spot. I think she had it up just like that, a couple of yards, so that's what it looks like. But she went a little longer with the jack length. I guess it's just our stuff is kind of overheating. We'll unplug and replug in for the next match. Good bowl there by Rose. Nice correction there.
Rose continues her storm back.
I think she's Joyce is asking for the distance. For a while there, I mean, after 8 ends played, it was 9-4 for Joyce, and she'd won 6 of the ends. And I was wondering if she was thinking she was just going to be able to go away and hide. But now Rose has gotten 4 over the last 3 ends, and her game has definitely taken it up a notch. Joyce has loosened just a bit.
More often than not, bowls can be like an NBA game. A streak here and a streak there.
Well, kind of similar. You have fewer players, and bowls is like that, especially in singles more than anything else. Because in singles, you can change the length, and all of a sudden you find something that you can do that your opponent can't do, or vice versa. And you just get really streaky games. Probably just wants to do the same thing. I mean, I remember in the Southwest Open, I had a match to 21 with Steve Smith, and I was up 11-10, and then he rattled off 10 straight to go up 20-11, and then I rattled off 10 straight to win 21-20. It just can be like that sometimes.
As matches happen, you always like to be on the front end of those. I was in a tournament singles to 21, 15 points.
Joyce kind of just floating it around behind.
But to finish, I was 15 down, ended up winning, and then the very next match, I was 13 up and ended up losing.
Yeah, like you said, it's like that sometimes. Rose is open one in a measure, I would say. So she's no problem with coming to forehand and just trying to tap on her own there. And this is very good. Yeah, again, that's probably in. I'm pretty sure that one's in for 2. Interesting what Joyce is going to do. She's just going to come down and take a look.
Over on the number 4 green, Trisha Kwan is eked out to a 9-8 lead in her match with Rachel Wolfenden. Two far matches. Can't see the score. They don't answer.
This little visit brought to you by Jai Thai. Jai, thanks for your sponsorship. If you're looking for a place to go, if you're here in the Sun City area and looking for a place to get some good Thai food, just mention US Open and Jai Thai will give you 50% off your bill this week. Thank you, Jai Thai. All right, Joyce has gotten a good look at it.
Decision is.
Looks like she was going to try and dislodge with the way it hit this ball. Wouldn't be bad either. Just kind of missed the target here. Well, Rose is probably going to take the lead here now with her 4th end in a row. It's sure looking like 2 to me. Maybe even 3. That bull right behind is in. The bull to the left of your picture is in. I'll bet you a Coke and it's in. And then I'm just not sure about that third one that's in the front.
The seasoned bowler knows this, but it's a game of mental control too. Can't let frustration set in. I always tell people when they ask when we talk about bowls, I tell them the strength of my game is better than my bowling is once on a green, I'm able to lock in.
So that looked like it was 3. So 3 big ones for Rose there. Big end. Now taking an 11-9 lead. 4 ends in a row now, and 7 points in that streak that she's got here. Playing 18 points. The winner continues, goes to the third flight semi, and the loser will be done for the tournament. Rose looks like she's kind of keeping this, and I don't blame her. Just going up just a bit, just a couple yards in front there. A square and a half, if you will. And she's gone a little longer with the length of the jack here. But see if she can keep this rolling. I will say there's fewer better feelings in this world when you're winning end after end after end.
I concur. You made me smile because I regenerated those feelings for a moment just now.
You gotta went to the Wayback Machine. Solid opener by Rose, about a yard behind. There's Joyce. Room for her to draw. She'd been just a little loose in the last few wins. Rose has been capitalizing. pretty good bull there and getting shot. Wanted to see the head tighten up a little bit here. Main thing is to make an adjustment but not over adjust here. Pretty good there. Just maybe a foot short at most, but enough to take a shot. I think Joyce might be better served by switching now. But I think she's going to stick with it. She's just been consistently playing this hand, but it's set up a little better the other way. I'm not sure what she's going to achieve here. And the thing is, like, she could have pumped with that weight. She could have pushed the ball through, or just I think she'd have more options playing the other hand. Rose will also keep playing this way. Joyce could jack her ball on the other side. It's a little heavy.
Doesn't look like she's changing hands.
Do you think it's something no, she is switching. I just don't think she switched her bias. No, she did. It's kind of come back. There we go. Okay.
There was an earlier ball in that hand that hung out, so.
It just looked like it wasn't going to come back, but it did. It made it all the way back. A pretty good effort there. Set up pretty nice for her now. Rose really needs another ball in her head here. Even just to find that back ball of Joyce's, that would be good. Just gonna make it all the way. Not quite, a little short. She would have been off being behind.
Cut the angle on the bull or jack option there a little.
It might be in the way, trying to come on the other hand. But still, she's got the drag. Little tickle on the jack for two. Not quite. So it's one more for Rose. She keeps it rolling. She's now up 12-9, 5 ends in a row. She's 2/3 of the way there. Rose again, kind of going with a similar distance. Don't really blame her. Just kind of putting the mat in the same spot, trying to get the jack in a similar spot. And just keep rolling them in. It's about a yard away, so there's room for Joyce. good if she's all the way up into it. Pretty, no, just ran out of gas. Just a couple feet.
Appears to be holding from our side angle, not the camera angle. Rose coming in, just blowing on the jack as it sneaks by.
Little drive by there. Joyce, I think just adding a yard would be really good for her. Just trying to come to those 2 bowls of Rose. I think a yard would get her just behind the jack. She just took a little weight off. That's just not making the proper adjustments in the last few ends, and just Rose has been capitalizing.
Jackie Tucker did confirm as the marker. It's 1 red.
Never doubted you for a minute.
I don't even know how to come back to that one.
Just a yard off from Rose. You felt that too. You just had the first slight breeze of the day, and it was glorious. Just as that ball came out. I mean, it's not like it's 100 miles an hour. It was like it was 2. It felt nice. Rose very short, unfortunately, with that one. Joyce, see if she can make her adjustment. Get to those 2 bowls. This is giving it a look. Giving it a look here. Yeah, that's well done. Should be 2 now. That's why Rose really should have been up with her since she was down. When you're down, be up. She had nothing to gain by being short. And all kinds of things to gain by being up and into the head here. Rose is last. He wants to either drag the jack back or get in there close. Trying hard here. Oh, money bowl. Money bowl by Rose Selby there. Just what the doctor ordered. Beautiful.
This is where that frustration comes in. Joyce back in it. And then the dagger.
The dagger. Now she's going to go. What did she do to me? And thank you to the Bulls Development Fund for their sponsorship of the live streaming here. And when I say sponsorship, I'm not saying that they're giving us cash. They're just providing us with this nice tent that we're sitting under. The sun is slowly kind of getting out of view. My arm has stopped cooking. But so, Bulls Development Fund supports bulls in the country, in the United States. If you're interested in helping promote bulls in the United States and are willing to make a tax-deductible donation, you can do it through the Bulls Development Fund. You know, they take monthly, annual, one-time donations as well as for wills and trusts. So you can do that at bullsdevelopmentfund.org. Thank you, BDF. I think Joyce is probably going to be on the forehand and attacking here, trying to get that last ball up. Look like a positive kind of jacker ball weight, but she's just coming narrow. Rose with an absolute dagger with her last shot. We'll go up 13-9, her 6th end in a row. We were talking about streaky bowls. It occurred to me, I remember the year that I won the national championships, one of the games. I was playing a gentleman from it was Northwest, and I was up 17-0. And then won 21-20.
Ouch.
And I was playing pretty well, but to me, I never take it for granted. It was never a doubt, and I think I had like 10 or 11 ends in a row where I had the last ball, and I just kept getting winged to the point where it was like it was 20-19, I think, and I think I just managed to score then to win 21-19. So this can be a very, very streaky game.
can be frustrating too. You constantly have the last ball when someone's making a comeback against you, yet you just can't get it in, can't get it.
I think I was holding match like 15 times. My opponent kept making conversion after conversion, and then I was just in absolute jail, and I couldn't do anything about it. Just keep on fighting and hoping the next one's going to be. He's going to miss once. All I needed is him to miss once, and he finally did at the last end. Pretty good opener again. Rose. Could you see Rose has just kind of been playing this distance and tightening up the heads a little bit. Everything's pretty much within a yard. Good one by Joyce there. Rose again. Just wants to adjust her line. I wouldn't touch her weight at all. Is it going to make it all the way? Just a couple feet. Small adjustment needed by Joyce. Really needs to get on the board here and stop the bleeding. Nice bowl there, well done. It's the best bowl in a while there for Joyce. I don't think she's gotten close. I don't think I've seen, correct me if I'm wrong, Kelly, I don't think we've seen like a jacker ball. There's been opportunities for a jacker ball shot, but I don't think either ladies have hit one. They've tried.
Right.
But I don't think they've made the conversion. When they've done a conversion, it's been with the draw, like Rose in the last one.
I think we've seen a weighted shot in this match, other than a yard or 2 yards throw.
Yeah. Nothing like you would see in the Jordan, the JKGG match, Jordan Close, Julie Gallo.
Across the way, I can't see the scoreboard, but GG has Matt in hand, so one of the last end.
Rose just kind of hung it out a bit. Really like to see Joyce kind of a little bit of a drag here. She's got everything. She's got behind on this side, can drop on in, pick up the jack, take a little return. Yeah, it's pretty good. Should be at least 2 right now. Let's see if Rose can get some fourth bowl magic again. Weight's been very good. Just needs a slight correction. Trying hard here. Inside of that bowl would be good. Oh, again a dagger. Joyce just needs to kind of refocus. She's still got that jacker ball shot. She just doesn't need to hit hard, but you can add just add a yard. And you can push that ball right out and sit for 3. Or she can drag the jack for 3. Both of those are on. She is not far away.
Not over till the wickens down.
Oh, just need a little more pace. I think a little more pace than she was in. That was the road. I'm not sure it's going to be one more for Rose.
That's that frustration aspect. 2 ends in a row trying to mount a comeback. Joyce has held 2 bowl leads, and Rose with her last bowl is stolen.
All right, well, Rose now up 14-9. Her 7th end in a row, 10 points. She was down 9-4 after 8 ends, and has now rattled off the last 7. She's hit that magic mark of being 4 away. Very consistently putting them at the same spot. See what she gets with the length here. Always when you get to that, that match where it's just any end can be the last end now for singles. A little shorter this time. I think our marker jockey's doing the scoreboard meticulously. So.
over on rink 4. The lovely Vanna just flipped the scoreboard, and Rachel Wolfton is taking the lead back over Trisha Kahn, 13-10. The lovely Vanna being Mr. Roberts' wife, barking over on rink 4.
I was confused who Vanna was. I was like, what did you say? I was like, who? I didn't catch the name. I was like, isn't that my wife over there? Good opener by Rose, a couple feet behind. Again, for catching up the background noise, they do have regular Air Force maneuvers going on here.
I thought it was a flyover specially requested by Bulls USA.
Yeah, I don't think anybody wants that. All right, both ladies in the area. Joyce, I think, is probably holding. Just a little heavy there, but never a bad thing to be behind. Joyce will probably stick with this. She's been playing this hand. She's been favoring this hand, this side of the green, going forehand, backhand on this side. I don't think she's going to change now. Just going to play through her own, be good. She could hit her own up. She could come all the way around to Rose's back ball. Those are all good options for her. This is well done here. Very nicely done by Joyce. Velempini, great ball there. Could be 2. Just got the thinking cap on. It's interesting. Rose's delivery is interesting. I don't want to give her a complex, but just you can see as she's starting to get ready to go, her right foot, we'll watch it the next time. Her right foot just kind of slowly starts like taking little inches back. It's kind of like getting into the launch position kind of thing. Joyce is classic. Just wants to do the same kind of thing. Same ball would be good. Again, getting to Rose's back ball would be fine. Got a piece of it, just turns it over. All right, see if Rose has got any fourth ball magic. Just asking about the count. Probably 2.
Down 2.
Confirmed by Jackie, our marker.
Gonna have a look here.
Rose is hoping for a third deja vu end.
In case you need a reminder of who we are here, and maybe you're hearing us, and maybe you weren't. We're just getting the closed captioning. We're not sure, but joined by Kelly Warren, Bulls USA, and Southwest Division Treasurers. And Scott Roberts, USA Hall of Fame member. So we're the ones reading text, providing the text that you're reading, or hopefully you're hearing us. Rose now. Again, let's see if we can watch that right foot and do the little slide here. As she gets ready, just watch that right foot. I want to see it again. Yeah, a little slip there. Just kind of a little, almost like a twitch.
Just before she plants on it.
Yeah. I was trying to get this jack slide underneath. Has she done it again? Oh, nearly. She nearly came up with fourth ball magic again. I don't mind the play. She just, just hits the jack square, then it's 4. And she's holding the match. But she just hit the outside half of it. Nearly got it.
They have succeeded in cutting to 1.
Yeah, probably. Wow, great effort there by Rose. I think the right call, good shot. And now Joyce
Now again, Joyce has a 4-bull takeout, a 4-point takeout opportunity here.
Yeah, might be a little aggressive for her. I mean,
Right.
but it's probably the better hand to play to try. But I mean, she's been playing this hand so much that I don't think she's going to get away from it. Just try and get one in. But there is a case to be made for switching over, coming into Rose's bowl and trying to push it out. I think she's trying on this hand instead. It's a little dicey. She might have got a third one in there. Rose is already reaching for her tape. Streak will be stopped at 7 ends. And Joyce will get the double digits. It's just a question of how far in the double digits she gets.
Jackie hasn't rendered an opinion yet.
I thought that one might be in. It's the other one. That one I felt good about being in. This is the one that I wasn't sure the whole time. And and it's in, just because the angle. So that should be 3. So she already had 2.
She already
Just trying
had
to get
2.
another
I thought it was only 1. Anytime I see a 3-point swing, I'm not going to ignore it.
Yeah, so good end for Joyce. The gracious gladiator, according to Michelle. I like when people have nicknames.
We heard a couple of nicknames yesterday that were not airworthy.
Oh, okay. Oh yes, I think I know what you speak. Yeah, we'll just keep that under wraps for the kiddies. All right, Joyce now going back to having the mat pretty much just a mat over the 2-meter mark and going pretty long, maybe 6 inches short of the tees.
This was her plan when she got here, because that's what she started with when she got the jack over.
Yeah, so we haven't played this in a long time, so I would expect to see some short balls here. Probably a looser head because it's a little different from what they've been playing, because they've been playing the same thing for 7 ends. So this is actually a really good bowl for this end here.
Imagine the green has sped up a bit since last time they rolled this distance. Now that it's dried out.
Yes. Somewhere in front of the jack, about 2 inches.
Actually not a bad bowl there by Rose. Again, on one hand you could say, well, those aren't very close, but given the brand new distance, it's pretty good openers for both of them. It's about a yard away, 1, 2 off on the line, one with the weights. See if they can make the corrections. That's going to be the big thing here. Very nice by Joyce. There it is. Beautiful bowl. Beautiful bowl there.
How much separation? Her ball is 3 feet in front. And hers? Hers is 125.
Just got the word from Jackie, 1 foot behind and 3 feet in front.
Just draw all the way around, all the way up to it, see if you can get a piece of it. Love for her to be a yard through here. Just try and get a piece of that bull or the jack. Better to target a yard through, and maybe you're a little short with it. And you still be up and in. This is well done with the weight. I like that weight a lot. See if the gracious gladiator can put another one in here. Another double G. Is it going to stop right there, or is it going to stop? Oh, another beautiful bowl by Joyce. Now Another beautiful bowl holding 2.
A little more for Rose to find if she plays it a couple feet through, but
Yeah, that's the only downside. But I mean,
gotta find it.
yeah, Rose could play the same bowl, and I think that would set that near one. Might get in for shot, but more likely, cutting it down to 1, which I think she'd be okay with. Just a little heavy. Just a little heavy with the line. I mean, the weight would be okay. I mean, I think she just needs to kind of come across the head a little bit for that kind of weight. All right, Joyce, playing her hand, throwing 2 stunners in a row. Can she do a third? She's very close again.
Answer.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful bowl. Whew. Wow, that was just spectacular by Joyce. Spectacular.
All right, so we see the first weighted shot of the match.
I mean, Rose has got 2 back balls, so she could play the same weight as her last one and just kind of essentially fire. Some people would obviously wait. She's got the 2 best backs to just go as heavy as you can and hit it, that you have good control and get a piece of this. She really wants to hit this head. Got a piece of her ball in front. Oh, just missed the line a bit. Still might be 3. The ebbs and flows of this match, it's like a soap opera.
Jackie's holding 2 lollipops behind her back.
Right, 1 is out. 2 is out. 3 is out. I don't think it's going to be any more than that. So just like that, Joyce is now leapfrogged and has taken the lead. 2 threes in a row. Has gone up 15-14. And again, it's not like Rose is playing bad. Joyce has just took it up an extra notch in these last couple ends, and it's just been absolutely striping it. I'm guessing we're going to see that mat in the same exact spot, right over the tee there, and she's going to try and get that jack as far down as she can. Just what we expected, and just can kind of even a mat length to mat length.
Excuse me? 3 feet in front of the tee.
I'm just kind of asking how far away from the tee she is there. Discussion. Based on that reaction, that didn't look like a positive reaction from Joyce. She went for a little walk. We've all done that walk. Leaves it open for Rose here. Not a bad opener by Rose. Maybe about 4 feet through at most. See, the problem with Joyce having that ball is she really favors that hand, and now you can see that that ball might be in her way, so she might be switching over here.
1 foot and a... okay.
She has done contour forehand. Pretty good ball there. Nice adjustment. A little more better stroke that she had there after throwing a blank on her first. I think that slide of Rose's on her right foot is kind of first aim. He's coming up a little short there. Yeah, she's trying to make the adjustment to like drop the 5 feet, and she ended up dropping about 10. Joyce, just a small adjustment. She's well underneath Rose's. Just drop a yard. She dropped 2. Probably still holding 2, I think. A lot of room for Rose to draw here. Nothing really in her way. And if the nerves or fatigue is getting to both these ladies, it's understandable. Let's see if Rose has got it in here this time. This looks really good. Is it going to make it all the way? Well, good enough. Good enough to get past the front one. I don't know if she made it all the way for a shot. Joyce is asking. We'll find out in a sec. Don't quite know with the angle whether she got to that one. Yeah, that one. Just wasn't sure how far up that jack is in like the square. We're gonna have a look. So this visit to the head brought to you by the Nixon Group, Orange Realtors. Nixon Group specializing in homes here in the Sun City, Arizona area. I know they've helped many bowlers and other people find homes either to move in the area or to relocate to the area. So if you're thinking about it, if you like what you see, and they have great greens, great facilities, the Nixon Group is the place to reach out to. Thank you for your continued sponsorship, Nixon Group. And Joyce has had a look now. Hoping to get one just between the two. This looks really good by Joyce. Really good. Is it going to make it all the way? Ooh. I don't know. She was down 1 to Rose's, I think, based on when they looked. Now they're looking again. Kelly's back.
I took a tour around the green. Jordan Coast just won a tough match against Julia Gallo, 18-12. We had a 17-16 Linda Eng. I had a clear day. I can see their end. I'll know in a moment if there is another end to their finish.
Rose away. Really just wanting to slip her own or promote her own to get it into the count. Just sliding by. This looks really good. Oh, another good bowl by Rose. 4th bowl Rose again.
About nicknames, eh?
Goodness. And she knots it up at 15.
Over on rink 6. Claire just tied it up, so there's 17-17. Winner take all end.
Match taking points is now a match to 1. Right, so Rose has tied it up at 15, playing to 18 points. And the end could be the last one. Or we could be here for another 40 minutes.
There you go.
I think we're going to start thinking about the time limit at some point. Time limit's supposed to be 2 hours 15. I think the ladies were starting at 8. And we're about an hour 50 in.
So in that game 7 match over on rink 6, Claire's first bowl was a yard or 2 short. I'll give you the radio commentary. Wind is just delivered.
Rose now having taken the mat back. Wow, just Rose rattles off 7 ends in a row and gets 10 points, and then Joyce gets 2 ends but gets 6 points. And now Rose is right back on it. Decent first ball. The yard just a little off. You see Joyce continuing to favoring what is the forehand here. Let's say our side of it. Yeah. Broadcast that side of the green. Joyce with a really good opener here. Really good there, 2 feet behind.
Over on rink 7 in game 7, Claire Day just put one foot behind the jack. And Linda put it 6 inches in front of the jack. Here comes Rose.
Looks really good. Just jack low pieces. And just slid by Joyce.
High holding. Down.
Saw Claire put in a pretty good bowl and just kind of nudged Linda's, and now the marker says it's a measure.
Mm.
That's winner take all on that end.
About as close to a tie game as you can get.
And that's in the championship flags. Rose is just kind of trying to probably just float behind between the jack and the bull. The ideal, maybe getting to splitting the 2 behind her, which has come up short here. Joyce Velempini now, all the way from Johannesburg, South Africa. Gonna keep her tournament alive. Pretty good there. Oh, that's gonna be close.
Still holding.
Get the info from our marker. Legend Jackie Tucker.
Still down.
The Bulls USA coaching committee with me. Let's see if Rose thought she said she was still holding. It's pretty close. Rose really would do well to get to that back middle ball. Oh, she's come up short again. Well, Joyce has got a chance to win the match right here, right now.
Over in game 7, Claire just tapped her bowl in for shot to take that measure. Claire holding match, Linda last ball.
Joyce can just get a little tickle on the jack and drag it back to 2 of her bowls back there. They're just sitting there waiting. She could also take out that other bowl. Either one is a good result for her. She's trying hard. A little tick on the jack. She's running after it. Oh, yes. It's well done there. That might be the dagger, the final solution. She pulled it far enough away. If it ends up being 3, then we're shaking hands here. Just a beautiful, brilliant bowl by Joyce. And that's, again, why Rose really needed to get there on a nice sportsmanship and a good hug and a good match. And thank you to Jackie for marking. But 3 for Joyce Velempini at the end to win it in stunning fashion, 18-15. She'll move on to the 3rd flight semifinal.
And just to update those on the edge of their seat, Linda with her final ball just missed it as she went by, and Claire Day won 18-17.
Right, so Claire Day will be advancing in the champion flight along with Jordan Coast, as we saw earlier. There's a couple more going on, but you can catch all the results on bullsusa.us and go to the U.S. Open page. I think we see another final that's happened, I see hugs all around with Trisha Kwan, who I think probably went down.
Yes, Trisha was the 13 on that board.
So that one's just ended. I think a few of the end, but to get all the results, go to bowlsusa.us and you can find events, US Open, and then you can scroll down and see all the results and everything. So we're going to sign off now, put our cameras in the shade if we can, and try and get that one back. So for Kelly Warren, I've been Scott Roberts. Thank you all very much.